Will Jesus return exactly 2,000 years from his death? So the first one is about when that time period is going to be. It's going to be on the third day. But then people want to know, hey, maybe he'll return exactly 2,000 years because of the sixth day prophecies and all those types of things. But if we take an actual look at what we have, let's take a look at when Abraham came into play, right? Will Jesus return exactly 2,000 years? Let us zoom that in a little bit. If we look at the time when creation began and we look at what Abraham was born, let's just take the dates that were there. We can go through and, you can actually count those years, just add up the years that are in Genesis of, this person begat this person, and this person begat this person, and this person begat this person. We can look and add those up. And if we just add those up, we see that Abraham was born about 1948 AM, right? Anno Mundi, from the time of creation. That means that Abraham didn't come exactly 2,000 years. Now, if we look at when the covenant was given, and we look at when God came to him, if we just take the Bible and we just look at the Bible, we find that the covenant was given right around the time Abraham was 75, when he was told to go up out of the land of Haran, Ur of the Chaldeans. That time period, he was about 75, which means that it was sometimes around 2018, 2023 AM, right? So it wasn't exactly 2,000 years when it was first given to Abraham. Well, what about Jesus? Maybe Jesus came 2,000 years from Abraham or the covenant. Well, we take a look at that one and we find that if the covenant was given, let's say, about 2018, I'm just using that number. These are 4,000 years ago, and they can even be off by a year or two. They can be really challenging to determine exactly what year that was from 4,000 years ago. But let's just say 2018 AM. So this was 4,000 years ago, 2,000 years after creation, 2018 years. Now, we have to guess when the Exodus was. Now, we're guessing the Exodus might have been 446 BC. That's an estimate. There's other people that have put it at 1397, and other people put it at 1200 BC. So there's all these different times that people have put when the Exodus occurred. Now, let's say that Jesus was born 4 BC. That would have put that year about 3,890 years after creation. What I am proposing and saying is that what we don't know is, number one, we don't know that it'll be exactly 2,000 years. That's what I'm trying to say is we don't know that it's going to be 2032 or 2033 because the scripture doesn't tell us that. And for us to make that assumption and to make that case, we are misusing and abusing scripture. If we had a beautiful prophecy like Daniel, not beautiful, complex, and hard, in Daniel 9, whereas a 70 weeks prophecy, we might be able to more specifically determine, but it doesn't tell us that. We know that in 2,000, a day is as 1,000 years. We know that it's after 2 days on the third day. We still don't know. So we can't say based on that it's going to be exactly 2,000 years. So we need to stop doing it. So that was my related to the exact 2,000 years from Jesus' death. All right. So will Jesus return exactly 2,000 years from his death? So if we based it on the scriptures that we have, it's a no. We can't say that it's going to be exactly 2,000 years. And we need to be very careful when we say could it be? Sure, it could be exactly 2,000 years. But we don't want to say, yeah, that's the certainty. Do we watch? Are we waiting? Absolutely. But we don't say this is what it's going to be. And sometimes it's really hard. When you're excited for something, it's hard to be patient and to watch. And we want to come up with theories and ideas. I get it. I'm the same way. I have put together theories and timelines and stuff like that. But the more I've tried to do it, it just doesn't quite fit. It's a year off here. It's 5 years off here. It's 2 years off here. You just can't seem to get it to click together.